is, and he goes by the name of Hess.
What's up, guys? DJ Hess here, and I'm bringing you some Black Ops gameplay. I only played the new map packs one day, and this is one of my videos from that day. I only kept 2 of them. This one it's not even that great of a game. I got my gunship and my I think I had a gunship. Shit, I don't even remember. But I had my chopper gunner and I think gunship, and I didn't get me shit for kills. I got shot down right away, so it wasn't that impressive of a game. But if you guys didn't know and you're new to my channel, yeah, I played Black Ops quite a bit. I am 14 prestige currently, and I got a bunch of gold guns, and honestly, I just got kind of bored of it. And the new map packs really didn't do it for me. I thought that it would revive some life into the multiplayer for me, but it just didn't. I'd rather honestly play Modern Warfare 2, and that's sad to say, but I just thoroughly enjoy Modern Warfare 2 a lot more than this game. I find it more challenging. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just me, but one of my subs requested to see some more Modern Warfare. I think you want a TDM, and I have some of that coming up. I have some knife-only games I'll post that I had from a while ago. But I figured this. I'm not going to talk any more about this gameplay. I'm going to speak a little bit about college and how I think that it's important for you guys to go to college. And basically, I'm going to give you a little bit of history lesson for myself. I started off triple or 3-piece. I don't know how he said. NASA says that's funny, but or Jay says that, right? Yeah. So anyway, college. I started off when I was 17 years old. I graduated high school. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't have any money for college. My parents paid for a private. I went to a private high school. It was expensive. They paid for it on credit card. They didn't have any money, but they and they made bad decisions. But they wanted me to have the best education possible. Well, that ended through high school, and I didn't have anything that I was going to do for college. I had a girlfriend at the time, and she was awesome. Her parents were awesome, and they paid for me to go to Hawaii and Florida. I never went out of the state before that. I went to California one time. Never went on vacations out of state or anything. Growing up, my parents just didn't have a lot of money, but I got a lot of experiences. I went to all these fancy places, and they paid for everything. And I was like, man, this is crazy. They kind of encouraged me to start going to college, and I didn't know how to even apply to college, but I managed to just go down to the community college, apply. I never took my SATs or anything like that. So if they tell you need that shit, I don't believe that you need them, at least not to start off at a community college. And there's nothing wrong with starting off in a community college. I went to community college while I worked full time. I ended up getting a position because the mom was assistant to the vice president of the company at IBM, and she ended up just getting me a job in the kitchen. I did catering there. Not a glorious job, but it got me in the company, and I got to talk with a lot of people that were high up, and I ended up getting a different position in the company, moving my way up here and there, and I ended up making about 28 grand or something like that a year. Not bad when you're 20 years old. I'm thinking this is awesome. I ended up getting laid off, and I decided to go back to school full time. And for me, that was the best decision to go back to school full time. And I ended up taking out a lot of loans. I didn't have any money, and I ended up having to pay for everything out of pocket. But I had a couple friends down at Oregon State University, and I decided to go ahead and just try to figure out how I was going to do this. And I barely had any money going through college starting out. Now, starting out, I mean, I really didn't have anything. I was eating ramen and drinking Mickey 22s, which are cheap as shit beers. And I went to like I said, a pretty nice high school, and everybody else had money. There's kids driving BMWs and all that stuff through around, but I didn't have that. I didn't have a good rich family or anything. But so college was pretty much no different. I was poor, and I ended up DJing. I ended up learning how to DJ. I cashed out my 401k and learned how to DJ, and started going to college. And well, I'm gonna segue basically from here, but basically I ended up being the head promoter and DJ of the college town of one of the biggest bar and club in town, and I made a lot of money doing it. I mean, a lot more than a lot of people can make DJing or even from a 9 to 5 job. And it was like I don't even, in that town I was like the white boy or ex-Jaws of DJing. I mean, people knew I had money. I would go out to dinner with 8 or 9 chicks, and I would I'd pay for everybody. I'd tip the waitress at night after the club gigs like $100 just because I could. You know, I tipped security and the front door people like $300 or something like that. I mean, I had a lot of money doing it, and it was new to me because I wasn't used to having money. But here's my point: why college is important. I didn't just do that and decide like this is what I'm going to do. I'm making so much money now. This is the end all be all. I'm just going to DJ and make all this quick cash. It doesn't last forever, and I'm thinking White Boy and some of these other people are going to realize that soon. I did that for 5 solid years and made a lot of money. It helped me pay for my wedding. And you guys don't have a clue, but weddings are expensive as shit. I sent my parents to Hawaii, and I've done just because Christmas presents, and took my brother to Florida, and I did a lot of things that they wouldn't have been able to do because I had the extra money. So the point being, yeah, that was great, and the money was short, and it was well earned and well lived. But 5 years later, 6 years later, I'm still doing DJing, and I make a lot of money now, still doing it. But the point is that I ended up getting a regular job, a 9 to 5 in IT, and making a regular living for myself, because you can't just make short money. I'm looking long term. The whole point of going to college is so I can get a job in a corporation and start earning an income, and that's what I ended up doing. The other huge advantage is when you're just hustling like YouTube money and DJing and all these other side gigs that you can do, you don't have benefits. It's extremely important for you to have benefits, especially if you have children coming, or if you already have children. I mean, you got to make sure that they're covered. In any type of accident, you're going to be covered. Dental. I mean, I had $1,500 worth of work that I had to pay out of pocket with this last year. Just a bridge and a crown. I mean, you guys probably don't know what that is, but it was expensive, and that is with coverage. So it's very important that that you guys think about that when you guys are deciding what you're going to do, if you guys are young or even if you're old. College is important, and I think that probably 80% of the people that graduate college do not end up placing a job in their profession. And I'm lucky, for me, I got a taste of business and corporations early enough that I really liked it, and I wanted to stick with it. Back to the gameplay real quick. Right here is where I had a good kill streak going, and I ended up just dying the rest of the game. I was just like, fuck it. Like, I had a gunship and a chopper gunner, didn't give me anything for kills, so I ended up just getting killed a bunch. But anyway, I don't know. I just wanted to post this gameplay up, and I figured I'd talk to you guys a little bit about college. I think it's absolutely essential. If you can't afford it, get funding for it. I had to wait till I was 24, really. I started going when I was 23 full-time, and I had to pay a lot of money out of pocket for student loans. But then when I turned 24, you don't have to claim your parents under your income anymore. And my parents didn't make very much anyway, but it prevented me from getting a lot of money from loans. But as soon as they were off and I turned 24, I was able to get grant money, which is free money from the government, and then the other half was with loans, federal loans, which is a way better interest rate. If your parents don't have money to save for you for college, it's not an obligation from them to do that, and there's something gratifying about being able to pay your own way through life. I paid for my first car. I paid for my car insurance my car insurance when I was kind of growing up was more expensive than my friend's car payments, and he had a brand new car and I had an old beater, and I paid more than him every month. And it's just one of those things that you know what, like, be thankful for what you have. Don't compare yourself to other people and what they have, because in the long run it doesn't matter. Comparing yourself isn't going to do anything but give you some heartache, and it's something that most people shouldn't have to worry about. But going to college is, again, really important. You meet a lot of people in college as well. I mean, I made literally hundreds of friends there, being the DJ of the town. And the biggest person that you guys will probably recognize is Sarah Jean Underwood, was a good friend down at college. And I haven't talked to her in a while, obviously, because she's in Hollywood and all that jazz. And you know, she's doing her thing. I'm not saying that we were best friends or anything, but she was a regular at my venue, and so I got to meet lots of cool people before they really made it, and now that a lot of them have jobs and whatnot, and they're getting married, they're hiring me for DJing their wedding because they remember me from college. So it came full circle for me for my side business, but professionally, I'm in a good corporation, and I'm looking at trying to get on at Nike. I'm still waiting to hear back from my interview. But it opened the door. They don't even consider you for the most part if you don't even have a degree. So all I can say is think about it. Even if you have to go to a 4-year school, you don't have to be young when you graduate. I was 27, I think 28 when I graduated. So if it's not too late to start, and it's just one of those things that will help you improve and better your own lives. I don't have the final screen on this game, so I believe this is where it ends. But I want to say thank you for you guys for listening to this video. I know it's kind of long, but hopefully it was a little bit informative for you guys. And if it wasn't, then I'm sorry that you listened to the whole entire thing. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. And if you guys like the video, go ahead and thumbs it up. And I will be putting out some more content shortly through the week. I believe I'll have another zombie video by Friday. Busy week though. It's been a busy month, and I'm trying to get through it. And summer is going to be killing me because I have about 20 weddings this summer as well as full-time work. So I try to get the content as I can. And again, hopefully you guys enjoy it. Thanks.